Hello, future engineers, subscribers, viewers, and students. Here are problems under Algebra 3, 4, and 5, Part 4. If 3 coins are tossed, what is the probability of obtaining at least 2 heads? Obtaining at least 2 heads means we find the probability of obtaining exactly 2 heads and exactly 3 heads. So probability that it is greater than equal to 2 heads is probability of obtaining 2 heads plus probability of exactly obtaining 3 heads. So this is binomial probability. So for 2 it is 3 combination 2. Probability of failure is 1/2. Probability of success is also 1/2. So 3 combination 2 times 1/2 raised to 3 minus 2 times 1/2 raised to 2. Then the probability of obtaining exactly 3 heads is 3 combination 3, 1/2 raised to 0 because 3 minus 3 is 0, then times 1/2 raised to 3. So NCM, failure raised to n minus m, success raised to m. So it is equal to probability of obtaining exactly 2 heads, 3 combination 2 times 1/2 raised to 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2 which is 1, then 1/2 raised to 2. Then plus 3 combination 3, 1/2 raised to 0, 3 minus 3 is 0, 1/2 raised to 3. Computing each term, the first term is 3/8 and the second term is 1/8, so we have 4/8 or 1/2. 20, which is not a property of the standard normal distribution. We know that it is symmetric about the mean, it is bell-shaped, and it is unimodal. There's only one value of the normal of the standard normal distribution. Therefore, the answer is it is not uniform. So the property, not property of the standard normal distribution is it's uniform. So B. The average amount of rain per year in Davao de Oro is 49 inches. The standard deviation is 8 inches. Find the probability that next year Davao de Oro will receive between 46 and 54 inches of rain, assuming that the variable is normally distributed. So we'll just use our calculator here. Let's compute the corresponding z-score of 46 inches amount of rain and 54 inches amount of rain. Z-score is x minus the mean all over standard deviation. So Z1 is expected negative 46 minus 49 all over 8, and it is negative 3/8. Z2 is 54 minus 49 all over 8, and it is 5/8. So using your calculator in statistics mode and select mode 5 distribution. So probability that 46 inches is less than the rain, less than 54 inches, is equal to Q of negative 3/8 plus Q of 5/8. Q of negative 3/8 using your calculator is 0.14617, while Q of 5/8 is 0.23401. Adding, it is equal to 0.38018, so rounded off to 0.38. So A. A message is released and the probability of believing it is 0.4 and the probability of not believing it is 0.6. Find the probability that the 9th person who received it is the 4th one to believe it. So this is geometric probability. There is a formula, but I don't want to use that formula. You just listen to the explanations here. So I draw 9 bars, and before the 9th person to believe it, there will be 3 persons who believe it, and we will position those who believe it in these 9 bars. So at any position, as long as there are only 3. Therefore, because this is 8 before the 9th person who received that message, so there will be 5 persons who do not believe that message. So let us say in the first person, the first person does not believe it, second believes, third does not, fifth believe, sixth does not, seventh believe. So this should be does not. So that 1, 2, 3, already 3 persons believe it. And it doesn't mean that the first person who believes it is the second one. It may be the first, it may be the fourth. So this is combinations of 8 beliefs taken 3 at a time. And this is the 9th person who believes the message. Therefore, this is probability is n, which is 8 combination 3 times failure, those who do not believe it, raised to 8 minus 3, which is 5, and those who believe it raised to 4, because there are 4 persons who believe the message. So 8 combination 3 is equal to 56. Then this is 0.6 raised to 5, then 0.4 raised to 4. So computing, the probability is 0.1115. 23. A person selects a card from an ordinary deck of cards. If it is a black, she wins 100 pesos. If it is a red card, between and including 3 and 7, she wins 500 pesos. If it's a red face card, she wins 1,250. And if it is a black jack, she wins an extra 5,000 pesos. So find the expectation of the game. Mathematical expectation is summation of the probability of winning it times the amount expected to be won. So summation of P times A. So if it is a black card, she wins 100 pesos. There are 26 black cards in a standard deck of 52 cards. 26 black, 26 red. Therefore, the probability is 26 over 52, or 1/2. Then the amount expected to be won is 100. So 26 over 52 times 100. If it is a red card between and including 3 and 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there will be 5 cards, and there are 2 cards per suit. Therefore, 5 times 2 divided by 52, that's the probability of obtaining a red card between and including 3 and 7. And the amount expected to be won is 500. So 5 times 2 over 52 times 500. If this is a red face card, Jack, Queen, and King, 2 red face cards per suit. So there are 3 face cards, Jack, Queen, and King. So 3 times 2. Probability is 3 times 2 over 52. Then times 1,250. And lastly, if it is a blackjack, there are only 2 blackjacks, club and spade. So 2 over 52 times 5,000. So computing using your calculator, it is equal to 482.7. Problem 24. The roots of the polynomial p of x is p of x equals a sub o x to the n plus a sub 1 x to the n minus 1 plus a sub 2 x to the n minus 2 until the constant term are 3 halves 2/3 minus square root of 3i over 3. Find the coefficient of the second degree term. By principle, one root is this imaginary root, and the other root should be the complex conjugate of this root. So the other root is 2/3 plus square root of 3i over 3. So p of x, these 3 halves, root of 3 halves can be written as 2x minus 3, then times 2x minus 2 plus minus square root of 3. 3x rather, minus quantity 2 plus minus square root of 3i. So p of x is quantity 2x minus 3 times 3x minus 2 minus square root of 3i times 3x minus 2 plus square root of 3i. So this is 3x minus 2 quantity squared, then minus 3i squared. Since I squared is negative 1, negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. So p of x is 2x minus 3 times quantity 3x minus 2 square plus 3. Expanding this and combined with 3. So p of x is quantity 2x minus 3, quantity 9x squared minus 12x plus 7. 4, then plus 3, 7. Distribute, p of x is 18x cubed minus 24x squared. 2x times 7 plus 14x. Negative 3 times 9x squared is negative 27x squared. Negative 3 times negative 12x is positive 36x. And negative 3 times 7 is negative 21. Combining like terms, p of x is 18x cubed minus 51x squared plus 50x minus 21. Therefore, the coefficient of the second degree term is, this one is negative 51. The description of the roots of the equation x to the fourth minus 4x cubed plus 10x squared minus 12x plus 8 equals 0 is, so we have to determine the number of variations in signs from Descartes' rule of sign. So p of x is x to the fourth minus 4x cubed plus 10x squared minus 12x plus 8. Positive to negative, so this is the first variation in sign. The second variation in sign, the third variation in sign, and the fourth variation in sign. So the number of positive roots is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. So 4 or 2 or 0. Then p of negative x is negative x quantity to the fourth minus 4 times negative x cubed plus 10 times negative x squared minus 12 times negative x plus 8. Simplifying, we have p of negative x is x to the fourth plus 4x cubed plus 10x squared plus 12x plus 8. So notice that all signs of the terms are positive, so there's no variations in sign, so there is no negative root, 0 negative root. So using your calculator, which is capable of finding the roots of a fourth degree polynomial, notice that all roots are imaginary. So therefore, therefore the conclusion, there's no positive root, 0 positive root, 0 negative roots, and 4 imaginary roots. So that's the answer. 0 positive root, 0 negative roots, and 4 imaginary roots. Letter D. Decompose the fraction into partial fractions. Notice that the degree of the polynomial in the numerator is equal to the degree of the polynomial in the denominator. So we cannot decompose the fraction yet. We have to perform long division first. So x to the fourth plus x cubed plus x minus 4. So x to the fourth divided by x to the fourth is 1. 1 times x to the fourth is x to the fourth plus 2x squared plus 1. Then subtract. Then we have x cubed minus 2x squared plus x. Negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5. So x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus 5. So therefore, this is the polynomial of degree less than that of the denominator. So when we decompose, it is 1 plus the decomposed fraction of this divided by that. So let's focus first on this part. So x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus 5 over x squared plus 1 quantity square. Remember, x to the fourth plus 2x squared plus 1 is quantity x squared plus 1 square. So this is ax plus b over x squared plus 1, repeated quadratic factor, then plus cx plus d all over x squared plus 1 quantity square. Multiply both sides by the LCD, which is quantity x squared plus 1 squared. Then we have x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus 5 equals ax plus b quantity times x squared plus 1 plus cx plus d. Expand the right side. So we have ax cubed plus ax plus bx squared plus b plus cx plus d. We then equate coefficients of x cubed. Then we have 1 equals, there's only one third degree term in the right side, so equals a. So a is 1. Then x squared, negative coefficient of x squared, negative 2 equals b. So b is negative 2. Then coefficient of x, 1 equals a plus c. Since a is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, so c is 0. Then constant, negative 5 equals b plus d. Since b is negative 2, negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3, so d is negative 3. So therefore, this fraction is decomposed into 1, x to the fourth plus x cubed plus x minus 4 over x squared plus 1 quantity square equals 1 plus ax plus b over x squared plus 1 plus cx plus d all over quantity x squared plus 1 square. Substituting the values of a, b, c, and d. So it is 1 plus 1x or x plus negative 2 or x minus 2 over x squared plus 1 plus 0x plus d negative 3 over x squared plus 1 quantity square. So it is 1 plus x minus 2 over x squared plus 1, then minus 3 over quantity x squared plus 1 square. So that's it.